Well, with just 110 days until Victorians head to the polls, Premier Ben Carroll is facing a mammoth task to convince voters the Labor Party deserves a historic fourth term in office. The Premier is here with us in the studio tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jen.
Now, Premier, Victorians are so angry and frustrated after 12 years of Labor. What is your vision to convince us that you deserve another term?
My vision is to listen to Victorians and to make the changes that we need to make that are necessary. I've said at the very beginning, integrity is non-negotiable. So doing the Royal Commission into the construction sector, bringing forward all the measures that we need to help it strengthen our independent anti-corruption commission, but then making sure Victorians know that with our government we're on your side. That does mean more support in cost of living. It means get on top of community safety and those fundamentals of investing in health and education and strong provincial centres right across our state.
I think a lot of people are wounded by what's gone on over the last decade. Do you think you can really cut through and convince people?
Certainly can, Jen. It is about making sure that Victorians know we are here to listen. More than that, though, we are going in a new direction. Integrity will be non-negotiable under my administration. We will focus on getting the fundamentals right. Health and education, fixing up our roads, doing everything we can to know Victorians have a government that is on their side.
Now, you were integral part of the Andrews-Allen governments. Why should we trust you?
Jen, I've always shown through all the portfolios I've had, whether it's been corrections, public transport, youth justice, education. I'm a reformer, I get things done. I will stand up for Victorians, whether it's making sure all our kids get the basics right in the education system, making sure we have a strong youth justice system, making sure our public transport needs are done better, making sure our major projects are done better and stronger and more cost effective. That is my message to Victorians. I'm here to serve and work every day as hard as I can for you.
Where are we up to with the Royal Commission? Because that's another issue I think people, we just can't accept those allegations of corruption in the CFMEU and the waste.
I agree with you, Jen, and I've made it very clear that Victorians deserve answers and want answers, and so do I. That is why I've called a Royal Commission. It's why I've said it will have strong terms of reference. It's why we are working right now on it to make sure whether it is the different parts of the unions, whether it is the top tier companies, the subcontractors. What occurred on those construction sites was simply terrible. It can never happen again, and a Royal Commission will shine the brightest light on it and then give us the answers that Victorians need and then make the reform we need to make as well.
And just quickly, suburban rail loop, this or this? Oh, going ahead.
No, it is an important piece of infrastructure. I've always said, though, Jen, to all your watchers, it is so big, this project. We've got to do it cost effective over time and make sure it's the investment that Victorians need well into the future.
It's a dilemma, though, isn't it? Because a lot of people don't support it and the cost is blowing out time and time again.
That is why I have committed to make sure we can do this project right. I'm equally committed, though, to airport rail. Airport rail, I've said under my premiership, will be the #1 project for our state. And Jen, like me, you grew up in the northwest. We need to make sure our northwestern suburbs are connected to our metropolitan rail system, and all the workers out in the northwest can get to the airport as well and not have to pay for car parking, can go there, work, and it will transform our state for the better.
So you've got just over 3 months until the election. I know a lot of people are interested because they were saying, Jacinta Allen's time is done. You've stepped in. What can you say to cut through when you look at the audience tonight? What's your message that you think they're desperate to hear?
Yeah. First and foremost, I'm not Jacinta Allen and I'm not Daniel Andrews. I'm here to serve and work as hard as I can. That will begin with the Royal Commission. It will begin doing all the measures we need to do around integrity, and it will begin with making sure we focus on the fundamentals: community safety, health and education, and we keep fighting for working people and stopping a Liberal One Nation government that we know would hurt working people right across our great state.
Premier Ben Carroll, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jen.